Now let's look at the case of two triangles, which is our hardest case when we have side-side angle. Now again, I'm going to draw a picture. A is 35 degrees. B, we'll call this side over here is 12. And then the side across from A is 8. And I don't know yet whether A is a no triangle or not. And just like before, we need to know what the height of this triangle is. If this 8 is bigger than that height, we know that it reaches this side over here and we actually have a triangle. Alright, so let's start out the same way. Let's get our height, which is always going to be using sine of the angle and then the side that doesn't go with that angle. So 12 sine of 35. And if I put that into the calculator, I'm going to get 6.9 approximately. Alright, now my height is smaller than this side A, so A definitely comes all the way down here. Alright, now the thing is, there's really two triangles that can occur here. We could have it doing exactly like I showed in this picture. The 8 comes all the way down. Or another thing that could be happening is that 8 comes back in this direction. Alright, so here's how we tell. First of all, that side A that's directly across from my angle has to be bigger than the height. And then it has to be smaller than the other side that we were given. These two conditions, when they occur, we have two triangles. Alright, so let's actually find these triangles. Now we're going to go ahead and start out with our law of sines. Sine of 35 degrees, and then of course the side that goes with the angle 35 degrees is 8. And since we know what B is, we're going to do sine of angle B and our side of 12. Now this is a little different than what we saw on the others. So let's again though cross multiply. We're going to get 8 sine of B equals 12 sine of 35. And now we're going to divide this 8 out that's in front of our sine. And I'm going to go ahead and put 12 sine of 35 divided by 8 into my calculator. And that comes out to 0.8604. Now here's where you have to remember how to get angle B. To get angle B, we're going to do sine inverse in our calculator of 0.8604. So in my calculator, if I do sine inverse, I'm going to get approximately 59 degrees. Okay, now in a moment, well, let's go ahead at this point and go ahead and continue to solve this triangle. Now that I have A is 35, B is 59, I can get C by subtracting 59 and 35 from 180 degrees. If I can put it in my calculator correctly, that is. And that's going to be 86 degrees for angle C. So we've got C is 86 degrees. Alright, now let's find side C again by using the law of sines. I'll use my sine of 35 over 8, and now I'll use sine of 86 over the unknown side C and cross multiply. This is going to give me 8 sine of 86 and C sine of 35. Divide sine of 35 out. And we get C is whatever this is when we stick this into our calculator. And that is 13.9 or 14 if I round off. Alright, I'm running out of time on my video, so I'm going to finish this in a second video.